Our morning all. It's another lovely morning in the Dominican Republic, and we're staying at the Costa Caribe, and that's it in the distance. And it's one of those hotels that is right on the beach. So all these beds here, all these palm trees, that's all for the hotel. Lovely sandy beach. So yeah, as I said, we're right down on the beach. It is a nice beach. So just out there we got the reef that breaks up the waves a bit for us. The sea here is very warm. Oh, I've enjoyed it. Get out there, do a bit of swimming. So today's walk, we're going down that way. There's not a hell of a lot down there. You get past our hotel and it's very much the same as it is here. Sandy beach all the way along. Not too many hotels down that way. Some local bars and stuff. It's not a bad walk. It's about, I think, 7.5 k all round trip. You know, you've got to do the walks because you just don't know what you're going to see. A little bit of wildlife. Some days the sea's a bit rougher than others. Crabs are out. Sometimes doing a bit of surfing. I'm not the best at filming whilst I'm walking along. It gets a bit juddery. But I'm on a bit of a slope on the water's edge. Even though it's only about 20 past 8, it's quite a few people down here. Going for the burn already. Beach bar. It's another bit of the hotel. Plenty of beds here. Look at that. Doesn't it look good? There's a VIP area. It's all very nice. At the edge of the VIP, I think that's sort of marks the edge of the hotel. There's a restaurant up there. But I think the beach then becomes not part of the hotel. So over there, you've got some huts set up or tables set up for people to go and have a massage. There's people selling jewellery, pictures, clothes. Yeah, they're here all day. They come round. They're pleasant people. You know, they're just asking, and you say no, and that's it. They're on their way. Yeah, so once we're past that little wall, which is easy enough, we head off into the distance. Oh, sorry, over there. Yeah, it's a nice walk, worth doing. Worth doing. You've got sort of a choice of two walks really. You can turn right at the sea and go that way, or go to the sea and turn left and walk the other way. A lot more hotels the other way, but I'll film that another time. Yeah, this bit's a bit dodgy. When we got here last week, the sea weren't right up to this wall. You can get round all right. Today's not too bad. Yesterday, couldn't get round. Not yesterday, day before. Had to go up over the top and down on the little bit of wall. But today's not too bad. There you go, we made it, we survived. It's not too bad along this stretch. You get these, all this seaweed piling up, and they have a lot of cleaners come down here and tidy up. But this stretch along here is sort of a bit seaweed free. I think it's time of year, March. I don't think it's a big thing in March, the seaweed. So hopefully we will catch some on one of our walks. It all sort of gangs up in one area and then gets thrown onto the beach. Bit of a mess. Not pleasant underfoot, but you know, not really a problem. Just move along sort of 50 metres and you're away from it. Oh, nearly fell over. I haven't seen much wildlife in the sea. I haven't been snorkeling, but you normally see some. Plenty of crabs. And the other day was weird. There was like seaweed floating about, and there was a fish, and it looks exactly like a piece of seaweed. Unbelievable. Might see if I can Google it. But yeah, unbelievable. How's that happen? I can't get my head around it. Oh, that's a big wave. Quite a lot of sort of rubbish along the beach. It seems like when you're at the hotel, sorry, when you're near the hotels, people are out tidying up the beach, cleaning up the seaweed. It'll take a bit of care. If you get to an area where it's not really managed by the hotel, then I'm not sure if it's people dumping rubbish or whether it's getting blown in or washed in. Real shame, really. We're very lucky at our beach. You know, it's managed, it's clean. I don't know if they go out into the sea and clear seaweed or not, but we don't seem to get it on our little patch. Waves a little bit bigger down this end, crashing on the reef. Some of these tree trunks, you think they're rooted for, you think they're stuck in the sand for life. No chance. The sea grabs them, drops them about, moves them about. One day they're there, the next day gone. Loads of palm trees. It looks fantastic, doesn't it? Loads of palm trees. Unfortunately, look, pile of rubbish. It's a shame. We came down here on Saturday and down that area down there, really busy. I think it must be a day where the locals go down on the beach. Look at that. Terrible. What are we doing, people? Someone having a burner. Oh dear. Like a pile of rubbish. Anyway, ignoring all that, you can get down on the beach, have a good walk along. Just at the water's edge, waves are just getting you every now and again, and every now and again a big one surprises you. Keeps you good and proper. So warm the sea. Really nice. Yeah, on Saturday it's all busy along here. All those little posts sticking out the ground. They all had umbrellas in. I think this walk we're doing this morning, I think it's about 7,000 steps we do in total. So not too bad. Just before breakfast. Yeah, nice looking place. That'd be a nice place to come to for the weekends. See, I think they've managed their garden, or the front bit of the beach. We've got all been some planting of some palm trees and grass, plenty of sand, more palm trees and grass. So it looks like they look after their bit. Very nice. Couple of bars along here. Bit early for them, really. Just trying to shift that one. Might get that one, you never know. If anyone watching has watched any of my videos before, I do jump about a bit. Can't really keep my hands steady look where I'm going, what I'm filming, and God's away at the same time. Still, hopefully no one gets seasick. All alright. Nearly there. Bit of wildlife. Can't tell what happened on the sunset. Yes, that's another day in paradise. Nice and warm. Sea's warm. With the walk done, time to go and chill, have a coffee, might go and do some swimming.